Right now, there are a few more than 80 Skookum Kids volunteers trained up and able to cover shifts in the house. Now, that's just a little bit more than what we need to provide coverage 7 days a week at Skookum House. All of those folks have a clean background check, a current CPR first aid certification, up-to-date immunizations, some training on how trauma impacts the mental and emotional development of children, and some experience working with foster kids. Now, am I crazy? Or does that sound like a group of people well suited to care for foster children for stretches of up to 14 days while their long-term foster parents take some time away? With just a little more paperwork, Skookum Kids could become a child placing agency. That is, certified by the state of Washington to license foster homes and place children in them. And then, with a little more paperwork and training and a couple visits with Abby at your house, Skookum Kids volunteers could become licensed to care for foster children right in their own homes. If you're a Skookum Kids volunteer right now, you may not know it yet, but you are already more than halfway done becoming a foster parent. Do you see what we're doing here? Without Skookum Kids in the picture, if you're passionate about foster care, there is no way to sample that and get a taste for what it's like. You have two choices. You can either do nothing, or you can become a long-term foster parent, which is a huge commitment. It involves a ton of risk. And if you're not willing to make such a massive commitment, what do? But what we're building is a lower commitment way to try it out. Passionate about foster care? Come volunteer at Skookum. Just one form, a background check, and you can volunteer in the house doing all the things that make it run smoothly. Want to care for kids directly? Awesome. Just a little more paperwork, a little more training, and you'll be all set. You're already more than halfway there. Want to take the next step? Great. Why don't you care for kids in your home for short periods of time? You're almost there. You want to go all in? Fabulous. Long-term foster parent. That's what's next. You see? Small, meaningful, but manageable steps forward in commitment and responsibility that lead naturally toward foster parenting. If you want, maybe you'll get involved at Skookum House and decide that's the best way for you to care for foster kids right now. Or maybe you'll feel that way once you become a respite care foster parent. Entirely up to you. See, that is how we're going to solve the respite care crisis. Who's in?